Hi, this is Dan again from CleanGuru. Hope you're having a good week this week. And today, let's look at the question, should you treat all of your customers the same? Now be careful, because you might be tempted with a kind of a quick automatic reaction to say, absolutely, yes, you should treat all of your customers the same. Well, I'm here to tell you no, or at least not necessarily. Let me tell you a quick story. Tony and I, years ago, we were in the middle of what was really kind of a busy week. In fact, all of our managers and our cleaners and our trainers, we cleaned at night. So they had packed schedules for the whole night. So there wasn't much wiggle room as far as their schedules. And then all of a sudden we got, I think, 3 quick calls, one right after another, from customers asking for additional cleaning. I think because in almost all the cases they had like VIPs coming. So they needed additional cleaning. Well, it turns out we did our very best, and we were only able to accommodate or fit in 2 of them. And so we took care of them. We squeezed it in, but we had to tell the third one, I'm sorry, we can't do it. We'll have to get you tomorrow. I'm sorry. Well, that sounds fine, right? Well, it turns out later on we looked into the profitability of these jobs. And 2 of them, the ones we did, one of them was marginal in profitability, and the other one was kind of a money pit. We were losing money every month. Oh yeah, and here's the funny thing. The one we put off that we said, sorry, we can't take care of you, it turns out that was like a real money machine for us, a real profit machine, just churning out good profits every month. Now, why did this happen? Well, it happened because we weren't on top of, we didn't know the profitability of all of our accounts. We should have known. So because we didn't have good information, we couldn't make a good decision. But to go back to our question, should you treat all of your customers the same? Not necessarily. Now, should you treat all of them fairly? Absolutely. Then the answer is yes. Should you give every customer what you promised you'd do for them? Absolutely. But should you treat them all the same? Then no, not necessarily. Because when it comes time to, as far as their customer service schedule or how much accommodation you'll make for them, maybe approving extra cleaning, maybe fitting them in when they have VIPs in, well, then you may want to make an accommodation, because you make yourself aware of their profitability so that you use some common sense when you lay out your schedule. For example, let's say a city gets buried in snow, and they need to have power lines put up and secured, and they have to have all the roads plowed. They just don't take the first call after the next call after the next call. They lay out a strategy by thinking about which places should they do it to make the biggest effect. And it's the same kind of thinking that you can do. So until next time, remember, you can do this. You really can.